All right. What's good, you guys? So, as y'all can see, I'm at my home away from home. And yeah, I finally saw Love and Hip Hop from last night, and that's what we're about to get into. Love and Hip Hop Fan Reunion Season 3, Episode 4, Tricks and Stones. So it starts off with Derby basically getting up there, telling Amara that he's over the situation and, he apologizes for some things and, they was once in love and blah 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 and he still wishes the best for her and so and so and so and blah 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 whatever. Anywho, Gunplay goes up there and opens up about his experience with drugs, and we saw that play out on Love and Hip Hop Miami when he was with that big booty girl. He done got over that. He's not with her no more. He's with a new woman. I believe he got a baby on the way now, and he says he still has a little issue here and there, or whatever. But it's nothing like it once was. He's still keeping up with his sobriety and all that good stuff, and it's good gunplay. I like to hear that. So Scrap uplift KKK, aka Killer Karen King. I thought that was cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for him uplifting his mama and making a little rap about his mama and all that good stuff. That was cute. I appreciated that. Alexis Sky shares about her being y'all know what. I can't say it up here on YouTube. They're gonna take my coin. Listen, I never felt like Alexis Sky was a bad person. I just always felt like she was a cloud chaser. And that's why she decided to pick the type of men that she picked. I don't know how her story escaped me because once they showed the flashback of when she first gave her story back when she was on Hollywood, I don't know how I missed that. I really don't, y'all. I guess I just didn't feature her, so I just really didn't care at that time. But this is my first time rehearing it, relearning it again. But I feel bad for her. I'm glad that she's trying to get over it or whatever the case may be. But I really hope that you're not about to use your past as an excuse for you going out here flirting around with Scrap De Leon and getting pregnant by him, allegedly. And I'm just gonna let that rest where it said Alexis. Moving on. Estelita was dancing at 17 years old when her mama sent her to America with her sister when she was 15, and she was raped by 5 guys, and for a long time she just felt like that's probably what her life was supposed to be like. But she finally decided to escape all of that trauma and all of that and decided to get her life right and all that good stuff. And all of the ladies come up there to support her and encourage her and all of that. And I was down for that. I thought that was cute. Um, Listen, it was nice to see all of them be vulnerable and open up. The bullshit is cool and we need it because it's reality TV, but it's also good for us to see that they're also human and they go through the same shit we do. TLC said it best. Just like you, I get lonely too. Okay. Y'all remember that? That's off the Fan Mail album. But yeah, I appreciated that. All of that, I totally appreciate it. And I felt like everybody needed it because after that, everybody was able to be around each other and have a good time. So much so, everybody went bowling. And everybody had a great time with bowling. It didn't have to be all of the extra rah rah that it was the night beforehand. It didn't have to be all of that. So it was nice to see that. Um, Spice leaving for Kingston to go back to give back $5 million in vouchers for the people there to go get school books for the churn and all of that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, they gonna get books, all right. Um, Uncle Maurice gotta leave early, child. And you know what? I ain't mad at Uncle Maurice for leaving. I felt like his work here was done. He got Shay and him out of the top, and that's really all he was here for. He got to make things right with gunplay. He ain't got no more reason to be here because all the rest of that business ain't got shit to do with him. So I'm on his side with that. I did what I had to do. I got my people back right. I can leave. All right, Uncle Maurice, you can see, you and your stomach can see your way out peacefully. That's all I got for you. Scrap meeting up poolside with Alexis Sky. You know, they flirting with each other and all of that shit. That's why I said, Alexis, I really hope you don't use your past for what the hell you got going on with Scrap. But you know what? Listen, you got up here and said you don't know how to love and find love, and you always. Listen. Scrap, no shade. He's a nice guy, and people can change. But be clear, Tommy, the other girl he was with, what was her name? Tiara, and he got a baby by her. And you know what I'm saying? He put his baby mama in the midst of all of that shit. So I mean, I'm just saying, Alexis guy. First it was the Cyclops, now it's whatever. Scrap is hosting a soccer event. I felt that was cute. Why not? It could keep up what's already been going on, which is everybody having fun. So I was here for it. So Spice, Carly, and Estelita on their way around there to Kingston. And Carly opens up about being bullied and she wants to talk to Mariah Lynn. Carly, you can choke on a monkeypox dick and die. And the reason why I say that is you're not about to sit over here and use that and try to make that as to that's why you did that to Mariah Lynn. That's bullshit. All right, that's bullshit, Carly, and you're not about to sit over here and use that as no fucking excuse. You and that excuse can choke on a monkeypox dick while you at it. You could choke on a dick, and that excuse can choke on the balls. Moving on my damn nerves. So Chrissy and KKK, aka Killer Karen King, go sit down beachside. So Chrissy just hopes that the women actually put in the work that they need to put in to get over their traumas. And I agree with her. Like, I'm glad that y'all got it off because that gave y'all, a chance to relate to one another or whatever. But the only way to really get over it is to like make changes. You got to do the work. You know what I mean? So I'm on her side with that. So Chrissy talks about how she gravitates more to the men because she doesn't trust women. Listen, my other friend Nitra told me the same shit years ago. Me and her had this conversation back when we was in high school. That's when we met. It's a lot of females that gravitate more towards men. Not that they can't get along with females because they can, but they can relate to a male in a male's perspective more. It don't make them no hoes or nothing like that. It just means that, they gravitate more towards the masculine energy on another level other than just a sexual type of thing. You know what I mean? Because that's how neutral is. And I get, listen, I gravitate more towards females as friends. But I have a lot of male friends, and majority of my male friends are straight. Now I could chill around them and it's no problem, ain't no big deal. But I've always gravitated more towards the women. Even when I was younger, I gravitated more to girls. Being they friends and shit way quicker than I did with the boys. You know what I mean? So I get it. Um So Mama Jones is here, child, and Chrissy says that she wanted to control her relationship and her household, and that's the biggest problem that her and Mama Jones have. Now, first and foremost, shout out to Mama Jones. Y'all know I love me some Mama Jones, girl. I love Mama Jones. Y'all know she my favorite on Love and Hip Hop. I love me some Mama Jones, child. She sound like she been chain smoking Misty since she was in the fifth grade, girl. You need to let them Misties go. Mama Jones, God Almighty. Girl. Lord, let me leave Mama Jones alone. Cause I love her. I love Mama Jones, child. But y'all know she sound like the people that got the thing that they got to put on their throat to talk. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For their voice box to enhance it. Y'all know what I mean. That's how she sound every damn day, child. Dear God Almighty. But shout out to your Mama Jones. Shout out to your little finger waves with the little diamond in the middle or whatever. It was cute. It was cute. Anywho, Mariah Lynn goes to see Mama Jones, and Mama Jones feels a way about being invited, by not being invited on the trip by Chrissy. But my thing about it is, Mama Jones, why would she invite you? Y'all both just sat up here and admitted that y'all are still going through problems. You got up here and admitted that because of your past behavior and your past actions that it caused problems between you and your son. That's something that you said that you didn't want to happen. I'm gonna tell you. A lot of people want to give Chrissy a lot because of what went on between her and Kimbella, but I think it's fucked up. All right. At the end of the day, I believe Chrissy because we've all seen how Mama Jones was when it came down to Jimmy. All right. I do believe Chrissy when she said Mama Jones wanted to run her house, wanted to run her relationship, wanted to be a part of everything, felt like she had to know everything, felt like she had to be involved in all of this in all of the things. Like I thoroughly believe that 1010%. Chrissy ain't lied on her when it comes to that. And any woman would feel a way about that. And now it's gotten to a point where it's finally that your son done had enough to the point where you ain't even invited down to the house. That's a lot, Mama Jones, but okay. And you want to get over here and make that a thing, I guess. Anyway, so scrap sock event, it was cute. So Amara wants to talk to Derby one on one. In my opinion, I feel like y'all are kind of dragging it out. I mean, y'all have no ties to each other than Shay. I don't really feel like it's nothing that you really have to talk to him about. You got an apology, just let it be that. Like I don't feel like you necessarily have to make Derby your story. I would have appreciated it better had you brought Alan up here because you and Alan got something real. Twin girls. I mean, you and Derby had a little love affair for TV. That's really what I think of it. But whatever, Amara. Do your due deals, girl. So Spice's son calls her and tells her that they had to move the venue because more people showed up than what they anticipated. And she gets down to the place or whatever, and Mita whole ass show up. Move it on. My sound started acting fugazi, y'all. It kept going in and out, and then for a minute there, it just stopped. So I had to put on the captions because I didn't know what was going on. But from what the captions saw and from what I gathered, I think the crowd got a little bit too rowdy and too rough for productions doing. But my thing is, I didn't know what you thought was gonna happen, Spice. You coming out there with over $5 million in vouchers for these people. I mean, and I appreciate you for what you did. I'm not telling you you're wrong for what you did. And I see in the next episode, you feel like you let your people down. Nah, they need to learn how to control themselves. Had they controlled themselves, everybody would have gotten one. You can't blame yourself for that. You tried to help the people, but I don't know. Could there have been a better way for you to have make sure that the families got the vouchers? I don't know. Maybe you should have went to the Kingston post office dispatch or something. I don't know, Spice. Anywho, but God gonna bless you for what you did because I felt like you did a real good thing for your people. I was here for that, Spice. So Mama Jones comes to the game, and that was basically the end of the episode. Dear God, Mama Jones is here. Chrissy is here. God, I love Chrissy and I love Mama Jones. I'm not picking a side. I want them to coexist because they gotta. Chrissy been in this thing since I've been born, bitch. Be clear. Like, girl, girl, Chrissy so old, I could be her son. That's why the people said that her uterus that gave up having children. I love you, Chrissy. That's what the people said. I don't feel that way about you. But I don't know. It's gonna get interesting, y'all. We go see because this was a filler episode. I'm gonna be honest. Even with all of the nice stuff that happened at the beginning, it was a filler episode. But now that Mama Jones is here, we gonna see what happens. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode and whatnot. I am gonna try to finish watching Blueface and Krishan. I tried to. I couldn't get through the first 5 minutes of the shit. I'm gonna try, y'all. I see. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. My hand hit the wall, y'all. I promise I ain't fought. Bye.